Hey, welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews, and this is my first review since I've been home from my Boston trip. Now, when I was up in around Boston area, I did, as you can see, I got to visit Cheers, and that'll be the mug that I plan on using today for said beer. But I also visited Foxborough, and I did get a chance to go down to Plymouth. But while I was there, I seen this beer that I'm going to be reviewing today, and this is just, it seemed to be my style of beer. And by that, I'm going to say this is the Kings English IPA. Now, this is supposed to be a traditionally styled brewed English IPA. Um, might not be for everybody's cup of tea because it's not supposed to be, ungodly hoppy like the American brews are. But let's pop this open and get it into the glass. Now, I can smell hops as I open the bottle, but we're going to see, man. That is a nice golden amber color. I do really like that color. Traditional style IPA. As for color wise, now this is a 20-ounce glass. I might be able, there we go. Look at that. Get it all up in there. Very, very, very nice. Dip off. And it does have like this little story on the back of the bottle, as all bottles do. But let's just set it aside and assess, shall we? Mediate. Yeah, that's mediate carbonation. I mean, as you can see, putting it back at the light, and even coming through here, and that is a beautiful golden amber color. I like that. You can even read the Cheers logo on that. It's so filtered, as you can see. My fingers behind it. It left off about a 1 finger worth of, it's almost like an off-white eggshell color of head. Um, very frothy looking. And just the aromas, it's both. I get subtle hop aromas, but I also get those big malty and biscuity notes. It smells very bready. I get a little bit of a caramel aroma and like just a very light floral hop aroma. Let me dip into this. I'm very thirsty this morning. Yeah, it almost hits the nail on the head. You're getting those big bready notes, biscuity, bready, caramel. There's almost like a little bit of a yeasty ester to it as well. But you're getting, to me, it's almost like the noble hops. Um, just very, very little on citrus notes. It's more of a like I said before, the floral, little bit of pininess, just very very subtle, but it's more earthier. It's more floral. It's pretty much almost forward on the malts. Um, you'll definitely pick up on that the yeasty, like I said, bready notes. More than you would the hops because the hops have if this has been traditionally brewed like that, it's not all about the hops. The hops are supposed to be playing a back part um, to the sale. Um, I'm still getting the hops, but it's definitely a malt forward IPA. And with big drinks like that, it tends to pull together more. It almost tends to blend those malt characteristics and the hop characteristics together. It kind of balances them out per se instead of trying to pick them apart. I mean, as a reviewer, I mean that's just what we tend to do. We tend to assess the beer as what it is and say, okay, well here's the malts, here's the hops, but it's a very good drink. I don't know if this is rateable. I've never seen it. This was, like I said, I actually picked this one up at Trader Joe's. That was the first time that I was ever at a Trader Joe's, and I happened to see this, and I think I only paid like I don't say that I paid more than like 260 something, um, because up there you do have like that extra 5 cents for a container. Uh, but as I am in Ohio, these are not going anywhere because we don't do that here. We don't recycle, or you don't get back any refunds for recycling here. Um, but with that said, man, if you guys have had this beer, let me know what you guys think of the King's English IPA. I find it to be a very drinkable beer. It it would not definitely be on any of my top 10 lists, but I am grateful that I got to try it because it is a very good um, English style, as I would say, because I don't know where this is actually brewed. Uh, it says imported by Latitude Wines, bottled. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, it would help if I actually read, would it not? Um, it gives it in England. So, therefore, instead of saying an English style IPA, I would still use English style IPA, but this is an actual English IPA. Um, I wonder if it was brewed traditionally as the old world style. If anybody has any more information on this beer, please, please, please do post up in the comments. I would definitely love to know if this said beer was actually brewed as, like, say, maybe a double IPA, ship went on a ship or whatever else, came back, because I'm definitely looking for that style of IPA, only because of the fact that I definitely want to see how it was that they brewed this. Maybe it was just a single IPA that was just overly hopped and went on this, like, 3, 4, or 3, 5, 6, 9 month cruise, whatever else came back, and this is what the results were. Um, but I highly doubt that that would be the case here. But just to think about it, this style of mug for this style of beer, coming off the port, going into an ale house, and this is what you're gonna get. So, with that said, man, peace, pro, stew, and as always, man, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've had the beer. Let me know what you guys think of it. This has been the review of the King's English IPA. Peace. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. And you know damn well if you do, you're going to be paying a lot more out of your pocket than what you did for the said beer you got in front of you. See you up on the flip side.